city, didn't you? It'd be easier to burn it all to the ground. Believe me, just burn it all.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to Old Detroit. This is the downtown area. And, hoo boy, we have a lot of stuff we can do right now. First one being is that there is a note right here in this trash can. Bunch of weird shit. Let's just head straight down the street for the moment.
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Alright.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Thanks, officer.
Store clerk will no longer be harassed. Yeah, this game does have some decision-based moments that happen. I just felt like that was the right thing to do, to shut them the hell up. From what the clerk was telling me, anyway. Nobody was hurt. There also seems to be something green over here.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Looks like there is a graffiti here. Unauthorized painting. New clue obtained. Now, it's actually handy that you go ahead and you scan that before we run into a certain NPC. Let's see here. But yes, as you can see, there's a glowing puddle right here. This is where we're introduced to serve and protect. Basically, if we see something wrong, hazardous oil spillage from the truck.
One that likes swimming in oil surely must be swimming in money.
So we can give tickets to various misdemeanors, if they're serious enough. Let's see, if we head over this way, there's also a radio.
Today, the whole nation mourns the loss of Mr. Pinky, host of America's most beloved children's show, Growing Up with Mr. Pinky. He was brutally murdered by a motorcycle gang in a Chicago.
Okay, well that was a twist. Looks like we have something over here.
Help! Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Alright then.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime. Lesson for the future. To save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
You tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
Well, you're the asshole. Actually help the guy pick up his stuff next time. Dick. Alright. Now let's just go ahead and go towards the end of the pier over here.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
Also, I do love these backdrops of looking through old Detroit. Or maybe that's just regular Detroit. I don't know. Been a long time. But there's actually a chest here we can open with a bunch of evidence. A whopping 125. There's also a stolen handbag right there. Alright, so let's go take care of these misdemeanors that we're looking for. Let's see here. We had that one right there. Let's see. We went down this way. We got the truck. So let's try heading over this way. Towards this side of town. What do we have here?
Hey, Robo, can you help me out here?
Be a man, pig. Why make such a big deal?
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me because the guy broke your nose.
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
Alright, so we have a new side quest. The discount dealer. There are also some phones we can scan. Also, whenever you scan something, you do get EXP from it. It's not a lot, but it does end up building up over time. Now, this arcade club is where we have to go to progress the game, but we still have more we can do around here. Let's see. We're just looking around for things. Looks like there's more graffiti over there. And here we have a parking meter.
What?
Parking
Someone
meter
knocked out his
expired.
teeth, including the gold one. He's asking if anyone found it.
For some to learn how not to lose the track of time is to learn how not to lose their money.
It looks like there's someone making graffiti right now.
Citizen, I'm ordering you to discontinue this deliberate act of vandalism.
Screw you, man!
Now here we can use our RoboCop vision to track down this guy. We can follow the footprints.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Alright, so we have another side objective, but he's hiding in the dumpster.
So, what you gonna do? You can't put me behind bars. I'm still a kid and only done it once. Just let me off with a warning, will ya?
Now, believe it or not, if you had scanned that earlier graffiti, you get a third option. We can assign him to community service.
I hereby assign you 40 hours of community service.
Doing what?
Painting over the illegal graphics.
You're telling me I'll get to cap over tags of those assholes from the hood with police watching my back? Sweet!
I guess you could look at it like that. It's a stolen watch right there. But yes, there are small things like that. Like if you can find additional information before going into something, you can essentially just like give yourself extra options to talk things through. And most of the time, those options are better than just the former. We have a note right here. Notice. And we got a new skill point. And of course, that's going straight into deduction. It's all radio in here.
Dad, what is eviction?
Evening, officer.
And who's a debt collector?
All right.
Why can't I open the door for him? Dad, tell me the truth. Are we poor? Dad? Dad?
Tired of your kids.
It's so weird hearing Gregory's voice from Security Breach in this. You can't tell me that's not who that is. It's almost one for one. Anyway, let's go ahead and investigate this stolen car. Thankfully, the chop shop is just right in here.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name, but I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently, but I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
I do not mean to obstruct anyone's work, but fulfilling my duties takes priority.
Then why aren't you out there on the streets where a real crime is happening, instead of badgering hardworking citizens?
Is car theft not a real crime to you?
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.
Alright. So it looks like we have a bunch of things to scan. Car service documents, irrelevant. What's in here? Various tools, irrelevant. Even though you can scan irrelevant stuff, you're still getting XP from it. Let's see here. Let's check upstairs real quick. What is this? New clue. Cardboard box, nothing in it. But we still like scanning things, because scanning things is awesome. What is this? Standard toolbox. Engineering level 2 required in order to scan this. Oh well. What's this? Tax records. Calculations show numerous entries missing. Ooh, boy.
See, I've told you, you'll find Jack all, because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
63% of your repair invoices have not been accounted for.
You've gone over my books? I thought you came here looking for the car thief.
Looks like there is more than just one thief to be caught.
Oh, come on. This is how everyone operates in this godforsaken city. Cut me some slack, will you? Okay, you win. So there's this boy, Scott. He works for me on and off. He might have something to do with the missing car. Let me open his locker for you. That's his locker. Go on, have a look. And what do you reckon?
Tools.
Is he your man?
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it, but nearly every month he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life, and where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
That is all for now.
Hey! Make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Alrighty. So, it looks like we have a new place we can go now. There is a ladder right here we can climb. Let's see. There's actually some incriminating pictures up here. They fix everything. Alright. Never get tired of that. Alright. I guess we can go check out this place. But first, it looks like this storage unit can be opened. And we got another chest full of evidence. Alrighty. Let's see. We also have an exclamation mark on our map as well. Let's go check that out.
Oh, I'm telling you, officer, dumpsters are like a bag of candies. You never know what you're gonna get.
Nothing in there. Let's see. Looks like there's some police over here.
Hey, Robo, saw you on the TV. Come here. I haven't congratulated you yet. Here's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
When it comes to cleaning criminal scum from the city, I am even better live. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
Alright. So it looks like we have a crime scene to investigate. And then here, when we're investigating certain elements, like Casey's body, we have to look
Sounds like they dumped
around
her a few feet
for
from here.
things.
The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Scuff marks on the heels. Let's see.
Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around.
Let's see. Irrelevant to the case. This is her other
probably
shoe.
belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Knocked over trash. Nothing. Here's a blood pool. Blood type AB negative. Let's see. Well, it looks like there are tire tracks.
Poor Casey.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Oh boy.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I'm actually going to walk over this way to make sure. Well, actually, there's tape right there. Don't cross the tape. I think that there is, like, some more evidence we can find. Oh, I see something glowing over there we can go look at. Let's see. We can actually go down the stairs right here and explore this area. I just love how open these areas get. Ah, nuke. I think we're doing pretty good on our police work. Alright. Let's see. What the hell's this dude doing? Garbage. Oh, this guy's littering.
Littering is prohibited.
What was I supposed to do? I've missed the garbage collection and we had fish on Friday. You have no idea how much it reeks.
You violated the law.
Oh, man. So I pay the city for not removing my garbage, and now I have to pay for removing it myself? That's ridiculous.
The moral is, stay away from fishy activity.
How we get him? Got him. Alright. Let me take a look at my objectives, because I know we got stuff. Scouts, game access to the film set, find a working phone booth. There's still 2 more misdemeanors. We're halfway done with the police work. Let's see. There's actually a ladder all the way over there. Alright. By the way, here's the supermarket.
Mike was driving and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a gunshot.
Looks like we have a phone right here. Alright. I got this, guys. Just gotta be subtle.
What?
Is this Maurice?
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
Could you advise me how a person who would like to try Nuke should go about it?
You're hoping to get your first bag for free? No way! I'm selling at half price anyway! But wait, your voice. You sound like...
A future happy customer.
Fucking RoboCop! You wanna bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. It's just a friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
RoboCop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
Well, we got an address. Definitely a lot happening on our first trip here in old Detroit. Woo!
And she takes off her top and says,
Hey, this is a private conversation, pig.
Yeah, so much to do, so little time. You can come up here. Let's see.
You see that guy down there? He's an asshole.
I like that. Stolen purse, stolen handbag. Let's see. Sadly, we can't just jump off, so we have to climb back down.
at least it ain't raining.
Let's see here. So we have 3 places to go to. The discount dealer. Okay, yeah, it looks like we can go help him out. Let's see. Alright, so it's this building, huh? Stolen wallet down here. Is this the way everything looks? Is this why people make Detroit jokes all the time?
I hear footsteps. If someone starts shooting again, make sure the kids hide under the bed.
go. I'll check that in a second. What's over here? Oh no, that's where we have to go. That's right. Signs of forced entry. Stolen wallet. Let's see. Nuke in the sink. Bathroom sink. God, this place is a mess. Let's see. More nuke on the table. Nuke. Psychoactive substance. Cocaine, most likely. Size, trace of psychoactive substance. You follow the footprints, but there's still more things here. Damaged phone. Fake money. There's also a little note right here. Oh, come on, really? When my controller batteries die in the middle of my Let's Play. It sucks. Alright. Now scanning that note gives us a new clue. Also some incriminating pictures. Maurice's laundry schedule. He does like to talk about the laundry a lot. Alright. Now that we found that note, let's go ahead and follow the footprints.
Listen, guys. I'll never touch your stuff again. I swear.
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice.
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice! All we want to say is that you violate the basic rules of the market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical.
Not to mention illegal.
The fuck?
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion you will ever have.
Get him!
Bad idea.
Oh, shit, man. Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
There are serious charges against you, Maurice. However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these 3 dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Now, if you have that clue, we have a dialogue option here, so we're gonna go with that.
Even if you escape Soot is out to get you, you will be safer in prison.
I missed our meeting. I was busy, but he doesn't get that. Doing laundry is important to me. It relaxes me.
If you cooperate, you can get a job at the prison laundry.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what I like to do anyway? I feel like I won the lottery, man! I'll tell you where these jerks kept the stuff, but I have to have our deal in writing.
if you don't read the note, then he'll just jump and then end up in a hospital.